Hello, my name is Linda Cunningham. I'm an American living in New York at this time, in fact, in the South Bronx.
My name is Sabine, and I live with my wife in the South Bronx.
I am an artist, and some of this is my work behind me. I could talk about how connected I do feel to Germany, partly because my high school friend, we went to Europe together as college students. She then ended up marrying a German who lives in Kassel. She got me an invitation to do an exhibition there in an alternative documenta. And then I got a Fulbright and was able to spend a year working in Berlin. But then met the love of my life. And now she is here living with me in the South Bronx.
I am an art historian, and I'm right now the director of a little non-for-profit here in the South Bronx. And yeah, we are shut down like every other business, but we hope that we can open at, maybe in the middle of the year.
It is politically an awful, awful time in the US. I'm totally envious and respectful of the German preparedness, though that was not perfect. It is so far better than anything we're stuck living with. I find it always a little ironic that the US saw to it that Germany developed a democratic constitution and has more rights for women and a better democracy. And, you know, right now the US is once again pretty much in danger.
Usually New Yorkers or Americans say, "How are you?" And when they ask each other, "How are you?" And this is often just a form these days, in a way. When people call each other and say, "How are you?" you feel that they really mean it. And it is, it's a very different feeling. It's not superficial. People really care for each other.
I moved here almost 20 years ago when it was still a lot more rough, but now is actually rapidly being built up and gentrified. And we are very lucky to be safe and yet able to work quietly at home, but surrounded by an ongoing tragedy that just gives us notice by the amount of ambulance sirens.
We can sit here and wait till everything is over, but we, at the same time, we know that people in our neighborhood are really suffering a great deal, and the projects are often not very well maintained by the housing authorities, and we hear stories that elevators are broken and many people have to use one elevator that is still running. And we just know that it's pretty horrible around us, but we try our very best to stay healthy, support local neighborhood restaurants and people who are working.
Hello to all of you in this time when we're all needing to stay very connected.
We just hope that you also stay safe and be well and take care.